Alright guys, we are back. Today taking a look at Greninja EX. Now this deck has been very successful over the course of the last couple of weeks and months. And I do know this specific deck list, which we're going to take a look at today, will not be staying around in a couple of days once rotation hits. Nevertheless, it is one of those decks which I am going to miss very dearly. So yeah, we're going to dive into it for nostalgia purposes. I don't know. Greninja EX is very unique in a sense. 310 HP. The first attack does 170 damage for 1 energy. We're able to also search our deck for a card and put it into our hand. So this is going to be a direct search engine attack. The second attack, the Mirage Barrage, allows us to discard 2 energies from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So this is going to be huge, unless the opponent is running something like similarly to I don't know, like Shaman or stuff like that, or Battle Cage, or yeah, something like that. Greninja always has a lot of options open to deal damage to the opponent. Now we're combining this alongside obviously Dusknoir. Dusknoir, unless the opponent has Psyduck on the field, is able to basically kill itself, right? And put 13 damage counters to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So this is going to be a huge bonus when actually trying to take down opponents' benched up Pokemon, right? Now we are running Pidgeot. Pidgeot is unfortunately rotating out since it's G. Nevertheless, we're going to make use of it while it's still around in this deck. And apart from that, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'd suggest we'll dive into a few matches and see how the deck is actually able to compete nowadays. So yeah, let's get into the first match. Let's actually do this. All right, first opponent has been found. Right, we are flipping coins. Okay, it's heads. I don't know, do we want to go first? Yeah, might as well go first. We might as well go first. Yeah, this is a kind of weird start. I mean, beginning with Duskull in turn 1. We do have Buddy Puffin, so it's actually alright. It's actually a good hand considering. Iono, obviously, we can't use first turn. Unfortunately, Iono also leaves since it's G. Again, there is a few cards here which are going to leave, right? But nevertheless, rotation hasn't happened yet, so we're still going to play them. Let me guess. Zoroark's End Zoroark? Is it going to be End Zoroark? Oh, okay. Dark Charizard. Alright, I see where this one's going. Right, let's go for cards first. Let's grab these 2 bad boys. Let's grab this one here. I kind of want to get Buddy Puffin actually. But I feel like Latias is going to be more better currently. So let's get Latias. We're going to utilize it in a couple of moments time to actually switch over when we want to or when we need to, right? We're going to end our turn here. Let's see what the opponent is doing next. Ultra Boy getting rid of 2 cards. He's preparing most likely to bring forth either Pidgeot or Charizard is there. All right. Iono is going to be good the next turn because we are then able to get rid of a few cards. Probably has oh yeah, he probably has, what's it called, rare candy and stuff like that in his hand, right? So yeah, let's, you know what, let's actually do Iono here. I'm not gonna let him get away that easily. What did he discard actually there? Let me quickly have a look one more time. Right, he got rid of these. Alright, Crisis Prize, this is gonna be nice. Let's go for Buddy Puffin one more time. Let's grab this bad boy and let's actually grab Budew. That's going to be nice. Let's retreat him, bring forth Budew. And then we're going to attack. Now, technical Machine Crisis Punch, unfortunately, is also getting rotated out. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Itchy Pollen right there. We're going to cause the opponent not to be able to utilize any sort of item cards in his hands. So yeah, that's going to be very nice. Since he's playing this specific Charmander, he's not going to be able to attack unless he has 2 energies. He's also not going to be able to evolve since he needs rare candy. So yeah, it's kind of a tough position for the opponent, right? It's kind of very tough for him. Now we do have 2 Budews actually. Let's see what we can draw now. Pidgeot right there. Yeah, we kind of want to... Yeah, it's kind of bad right now. The problem now is we do not have the rare candy right there. I would have liked to have rare candy. Rare candy would have been nice. But yeah, let's do the following. Let's go for this one here. And let's do this one. Grand Tree. Right. Do we want to go Pidgeotto actually? Or do we want to go the entire line here? No, do you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking let's go with Frogadier. Let's go with this one. Alright, and then we were gonna get rid of Charmander actually the turn after. So let's actually do this. We're gonna retreat. Like so. Get rid of his Charmander. Yes, we are going to search for a card. I feel like Dusclops is going to be nice, but let's actually go for... Where is it? Where is it? There it is, rare candy. Charmander is down. Most likely he's going to be able to evolve now, pretty sure. Since we did grant him the ability with the Grand Tree actually to do it. So yeah, this is going to be very helpful for the opponent actually. Buddy Puffin. Oh yeah, grabbing himself a second Charmander. Right, he can only use it once a turn. So he's probably, yeah, Charmeleon. And now Charizard. Like so. And what I'm gonna do the next turn, I'm gonna get rid of both of his benched up Pokemon actually. I'm gonna utilize the Barrage attack to actually do this. Right, he's gonna do what 240 damage, I think. It's going to be right. He does 30 extra damage for each prize card the opponent has taken. So yeah, that's gonna be a big number right there. Go on, get rid of my Greninja then. Unless he doesn't have any energy, right? Now the thing is, he couldn't use the ability of Charizard because he didn't evolve from the hand. He actually evolved from the deck directly. So that kind of sucks for the opponent because now he's again in that position where he's not going to be able to do anything. He's not going to be able to do nothing right there. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go. Yeah, do you know what? We're gonna evolve here again. Grand Tree. We are going to grab... But you know what? We could actually... Let me think. Dusclops does 130. How many... Charizard has 230 HP actually. Yeah, do you know what? We're gonna grab ourselves a second Greninja. But now, let's do this. And then give ourselves the required energy right there. We are going to do quick search. Let's go for Dusclops actually. Do we want to do it? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are going to do this one. We are going to do this here. So now we could actually do 280 damage, right? The turn after. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do the Mirage Barrage first of all. Right, we're going to get rid of these two bad boys. Nope. Like so. That's 2 of them gone. So no more benched up Pokemon for him. That's actually good. Now he is going to do 300 damage if I'm not miscalculating. If he attacks now, he does 300 damage, which we can still take. We do have a second Greninja, so that's alright. He's only doing 300 damage because of the Defiance Band. He doesn't have any other Pokemon. Boss's orders. Let me guess, he's grabbing Pidgeot. Oh, he's grabbing Latias. Okay. Interesting. Right. Getting rid of Latias has 600 damage. Yes, as I expected, he's doing 300. Let's bring forth our Greninja again. Body Puffin. We do not need it, actually. Let's bring forth our Froakie right there. Do we have anything right there? Yes, let's actually do this one. Bring them back into the deck. We are going to do this bad boy, grabbing the Stadium card and Basic Energy. Like so. Then we are grabbing ourselves Dusknoir, actually. So Dusknoir is on the field. Like so. We could actually use Beach Court. This would be good actually for us. But yeah, let's do this one first. The turn after, we can get rid of his Charizard. Guaranteed. That's 130. He is going to take a prize card now. Right, go on. Take your prize card. I'm feeling of getting Body Puffin out. Let's actually bring Duskull onto the field. Why not? And then we're going to do one more attack here. That's 170. The turn after he's done for. The turn after he's done for. Grabbing ourselves the water energy for now. So let's see what he's going to do. That's 300 damage. He's not going to be able to finish us off. Again, same thing. Even if he plays another Pokemon now, I might even search for another card and body the Pokemon on his bench. Might just do that. Yeah, he's grabbing Charmander. I'm not going to let him get Charizard. Unless he manages to defeat me now, which I don't think he is going to be able to. Arven. Allows him to look for an item card and a Pokemon tool. Now, Arven seems like the card you usually want to play turn 2, turn 3. Sometimes, however, it is very much required to actually have raw draw power instead of having specific card draw like Arven. So yeah, depending on the situation, I sort of would reconsider playing Arven over something like Lily's Determination or even Iono. So let's see, is he going to do his attack now? Yep, that's 270 damage, right. Right, 270 damage. Might as well do this one. We do not have anything left there, unfortunately. Then, might as well do this one. Getting rid of the tree. Quick search right there. Where is it? There is. This is exactly the card I wanted to have. Like so. And then Mirage Barrage. GG. And like so, we just finished the match. And that's a stunning victory for Greninja, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, as you've seen, Greninja EX is definitely one of those cards which hits very hard, very tough to deal with. The 310 HP I feel like is a perfect sweet spot to just survive enough damage to be as disgusting as possible towards any opponents. Now, unfortunately, this deck will be hit quite hard from rotation, since obviously cards like, where is it? Pidgeot EX is leaving. So this is kind of tough, right? Pidgeot EX is actually very valuable for a deck like this. Counter Catcher is doable. Nest Ball hits kind of tough, hits kind of hard as well. Super Rod obviously is kind of annoying that this one's leaving. Beach Court, I guess, is alright. This doesn't matter too much. The Grand Tree is still staying. Jamming Tower as well. However, Iono, where is she? There she is. She's unfortunately leaving. Now, Iono is a disruption card for your opponent as well. So while it has raw draw power, it's also a disruption card. Now, I feel like running Lily's Determination instead would still be very helpful. Now, you are going to miss out on the disruption capabilities, but you still will have raw draw power. Apart from that, yes, obviously Technical Machine, Crisis Punch, kind of annoying that it leaves, because this would give a Greninja the possible big damage numbers. And same thing with Devolution. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about this deck. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.